Good morning, everybody. We just did some updated route planning for hopefully the day before the crossing. It's looking like it'll take us about 8 hours to get from West Palm down to Fort Lauderdale. I didn't realize there's 19 bridges that are all closed bridges and not a single fixed bridge on the way down there. So that might delay us a little bit. So we're looking at jumping on the outside. It looks pretty dead. But we did the weather routing to Bimini as well, and it's also looking dead. We got waves pretty much 1.5 seconds every 7 to 8 seconds. So it should be pretty calm out there. But pretty much no wind, which is not ideal, but okay since we're going with my parents. They're on a motorboat, and we'll just end up motoring with them. But we figure we'll take this one since it's going to start picking up wind in the next couple of days, and it's
not
all
in the direction we want.
not in the direction we want. It's all into our face. Might take our opportunity and jump now and start our Bahamas adventures as soon as possible. And today we'll have to provision.
Yeah.
So get our last minute stuff before jumping over and hit the hardware store one last time to make sure we get any last minute stuff we need. So yeah, it's getting exciting. We got our new boat rope ladder for those that come on the boat and may feel they can't get aboard the dinghy quite easily enough. This should help out.
It was a Christmas
gift
from those
Cassidy's,
people who...
from maybe some of those people that might struggle to get up on the dinghy. We won't name names. D-rings on here so we can just attach them to the dinghy. Probably thinking like 550 cording it to the back where the engine is or something. But yeah, Cassidy was saying it's gonna swing under the dinghy when you put your feet on it, but I think it'll still give more stability than if you're like pulling yourself up with your body weight. It seems pretty sturdy, these pegs. It's not just rope.
I got it on Amazon and it was pretty affordable, so
yeah,
we'll keep you posted on if it works.
Yeah, definitely nice firm handle inside there so you can put your feet on. It's not just flimsy rope that you're stepping on. Cool.
And then your parents got it also.
And then yeah, my parents also got it for theirs so that they can use it getting on their dinghy. So yeah, we'll keep you posted, and we'll do a video of it when we use it.
We've been doing lots of cleaning and organizing and trying to make little fixes to the boat. I think we've talked about this a little bit, but when we moved on last season, we just were moving so quickly trying to get down to the Bahamas that we didn't really have time to make decisions that would make living on a boat easier, if that makes sense. For example, we used to keep our toaster oven. We had a really big toaster oven that just came with the boat, and this heavy microwave that also just came with the boat. The previous owners had this somewhere else, but they had it here, which is where we keep our desktop. But we had a big toaster oven and we had it behind this, so anytime we needed to use the microwave or the toaster oven, we'd have to take out one of them, find a spot to put it, and then plug it in. Which now we got a new toaster oven, and then we also got just an extension cord so we can reach this up, and that has definitely made it where we could keep our boat a little bit cleaner. And then our new toaster oven that we got is this one by our place. It's really small. I love the color. I think it's so cute. And it's worked well so far. We've pretty much just toasted bread in it, so I can't report for like actually making any food in it. We don't have an oven on our boat, so maybe we'll have to try that out as an oven, but we just haven't yet. And then another big problem area for us is here where we store our food. This is always kind of a mess. We just went through and organized it, so hopefully it's a little bit better. We have mostly like drinks up here with like peanut butter and stuff like that, and then the food that we're grabbing every day, like our protein bars and bread and chips and mac and cheese, as you know we make all the time, we're keeping down here. So we did that, and we cleaned out the secret room, which I think Keenan showed you guys that already. So yeah, we're in West Palm just trying to get our boat to feel homey. It's kind of a mess right now, as you can see. We're still organizing and putting things away, but I feel like we're kind of in the home stretch now. I feel like I've wiped down almost every surface in this main area and then the guest side of the boat. I've unpacked most of my clothes. Keenan still needs to unpack his, so we haven't really gotten down to our side of the boat yet. But yeah, just really trying to get the boat feeling useful. But anyways, enough of me yapping. Looks like Keenan just put on the ladder, so let's see what that looks like. So this probably isn't the final setup. Keenan's saying it might be kind of hard to hear because we don't have the microphone on, but he attached it by the motor and then it'll flip over the side. Obviously it's not very long.
Well, I might do something else down there to make it long.
Yeah, he might put like a 55 cord, 550, whatever that is. Something to get down there to stretch it over, but just to give a little bit of support to help get up the boat. I think that'll be really nice. So yeah, making slow progress. I haven't even gotten out of my pajamas and it's like 3 o'clock, so you know, we're just trying to make Splash House feel like home, I guess, and trying to make it clean, which if you know us, you know that that's not always our strong suit. So getting closer.
Our fridge latch has been broken for quite some time, so my dad came up with a creative fix. Using some spare wood he had on hand, cut a piece for us to fit perfect size and fashioned a simple way to keep the door securely closed. This has helped prevent excess condensation from building up inside and has been a great temporary solution.
So that's what it'll look like when we get the rest of it thawed out. That's the idea. So that this holds the fridge closed because this latch is broken and not connecting up top. And I don't want to buy a new latch because it's $150 for one little part. Crazy. So I think this will work well. And we didn't have to drill any new holes because these were already in here. Boom shakalaka.
But first, we had to tackle the iceberg that had formed in the freezer from all the condensation. It wasn't a huge inconvenience since we don't keep much in the small freezer compartment. We have a much larger freezer in the cockpit.
I think we finally got it, y'all. Oh yeah. Look at that. Big old chunker.
Oh my god.
Your mom would be so happy we have ice on the boat.
Is it cold?
It's so cold. Okay, now just to clean it out, and then you can see it's frosted over back there, which is keeping us from pushing the thing all the way back. So we'll clean this out, put the freezer cage back in, and then should be good to latch it back down.
But all that extra ice contributes to the moisture problem. Hopefully keeping the fridge properly closed will help reduce the condensation and keep things drier moving forward.
Project complete. Now I'll show you how the latches work. So these are the latches that hold the fridge together. You can tell it already closes much better. But just to keep it nice and secure, have the latch there, and then the latch here. And I gotta shimmy the fridge just a little bit because this one's a little short, but it works. All right, and we're off to do our first chore of the day, going over to J.W. Anderson hardware store, check and see if they got some of the things we need. I'm really looking for some fuel filters and oil change parts. So hopefully we can find some of that there. And then there's a few other little odds and ends that I want to get before we make our crossing over. So let's do this.
Oh,
We're dragging.
guys, be better than us. Turn off your anchor alarms before you leave your boat. We're meeting Keenan's parents. See their dinghy. Spotted. Theirs is a little bit nicer than ours.
But we got more room.
But we do have slightly more room.
They went for comfort.
Skirt.
Atta girl.
You guys think about my sunglasses? Don't tell me, unless
I
it's
wish it.
positive. Oh my god, am I in it?
I don't know.
I'm the
I
star.
wanted to get there. If you guys have never been to West Palm before, it is super pretty here.
We like it.
And I think probably like a super nice place to do outdoor activities and exercise and stuff, because every time we're here there's so many runners along the water just because it's so nice. And we saw like the biggest run club when we were here last time, probably like 200 plus people, but just such a nice area. Okay, quick change of plans. My parents just got to the hardware store that we were gonna go to, and it's the wrong kind of hardware store, and nothing else is within walking distance, so we're gonna wait to do that later if we get a vehicle for provisioning. So instead, we're gonna go get Cassidy her last matcha of the year,
because she's gonna start making her own matcha.
Yes.
And then we might take the girls out to go run around the little amphitheater field over here.
Before they have to go to the vet today.
Yep, gotta go to the vet, and it'll be their last time to stretch their legs before the crossing.
Hello. Can I get your matcha lemonade?
What's the verdict?
It is good. Oh, okay, so update. They didn't have lemonade, which is like absolutely devastating because this was supposed to be the one matcha I bought this year, which means I do get another credit towards a matcha. This is looking a little like grayish, but their matcha is actually good, so I don't know why it's this color. Normally good matcha is more of like a bright
I just
green.
mixed with the different sweetener that you got.
But I got it with almond milk and fresh strawberry. So it is really good. I actually wonder if you would like it.
I would.
It's very strawberry.
So
It's good, but
it's
I
an okay
wanted matcha
replacement?
lemonade, you know?
Yeah, but it gets the job done.
It gets the job done. Now I'm gonna convince Keenan to walk to anthropology.
What? She didn't say nothing about that. While Cassidy went and explored around Anthro a little bit, I went and got us some Scotch-Brite scratching pads. That way I can hopefully clean off the windlass and maybe a couple other things. But got a lot to do today, so we had to split up and conquer.
Just some light damage was done, but it was on sale, so let's go. Other door.
This is why we can't split up. Uh-oh.
On our way back to the boat, and we'll take the dogs here to the vet in a little bit. But not a bad little walk. I like this area.
Good place to get some steps in.
We just snuck on their boat, and they don't hear us. So we're gonna tell them this how easy it is to sneak on.
Somebody needs better security.
Hi!
Somebody needs better security on their boat.
Obvious, I thought it was Dad walking around.
I'm gonna go scare him now.
Okay, go ahead.
Put the money in the bag. I have no money. Somebody needs better security on the boat.
We were like right here, and then we were like, let's just go sneak on. No!
I never even heard you. Neither did Mom. Okay, we're just doing a little route planning for tomorrow. Figuring out our way down to Fort Lauderdale and what makes the most sense if we're able to provision and everything here tonight. We're waiting on some of my parents' friends to come in they're bringing their car, so they offered us to use that so we can all go provision tonight and get any last minute things we need. So we're just talking through the route right now. That makes the most sense because it only adds an hour to our trip. And it would probably add an hour or two if we end up getting stuck at these bridges. So we'll probably jump outside, make it a little more relaxing, and then top off on diesel down in Fort Lauderdale.
But that means
And
you
get
have
water,
to
too.
leave tonight.
No.
Oh, in the morning.
In the morning.
Oh, okay.
If
Make our plan while we're there.
While you're there.
Yeah. We're not type A.
you're not getting much fuel, that doesn't matter.
So still sorting through the details, but we got the whole gang together, the Bahamas crew,
It's so bright out.
Get some sun.
and it's almost that time.
Hey, sweet girl.
Doodle!
Hey, sweet
Doodle! Hi! Hi! Yes. So I'm just putting on my tennis shoes right now, but we are getting ready to take the dogs to Clementis.
I don't know if that's the right name.
Yeah.
I feel like it's clematis or something.
Okay, I could be pronouncing it wrong. The vet that's around here, it's the same one that we went to last year. They were awesome. I feel like last year we like knew a little bit more, like we had done a little bit more research, and this year I feel like we're just kind of winging it and hoping that they know all the stuff. Okay, it's not it's clematis. I don't know, guys. We're
doing our best.
We're doing our best. Okay, so we are gonna walk over there now, and we will keep you posted on the process. But last year they knew everything, and so we didn't have to do very much. So I don't know. We're just hoping they remember. I think they do this.
The shots and stuff ahead of time.
Yeah, we got a lot of the shots ahead of the time last time, and I don't know. This year we thought, why figure it out for ourselves when someone can figure it out for us? So, got the girls all leashed up, and we're off.
Let's do it. Come on, girls. And we're off. Let's go get this vet appointment done.
We're running out of gas. Hopefully we get there.
Definitely get to the dock. We didn't fill up since last season.
Let's do it.
We brought all the paperwork from last season just in case, all their shot records and stuff, but they should have it all in the system, but we decided to bring it just in case we needed it, and we'll keep you updated on the process of if they need certain things and how easy it is, and yeah, give you all the details.
Just got all checked in, and we're waiting in the room. The girls are a little nervous, but it should be easy, hopefully.
Yeah.
So,
They're good here.
yes, they are nice and quick, and they know what they're doing, which is helpful. Oh.
You did it. You did it. Good girl. Yeah, honey.
Okay, they only had to get one shot. I think two, actually, Bordatello and...
Well, one shot and then one, I don't remember what it was. Maybe Bordatello was like through the mouth.
Yep, and then they just got fecal samples done, which they were not happy about.
But they gotta do it.
Yep, so now we're just going to go back and apply for the pet permit, and we will be good to go, but pretty painless. They really know what's going on here,
Yeah.
so that helps.
They
The
said
honey's
it's-
all frisked
They said
up.
it's easier if you get all your shots and everything ahead of time at your own vet and then apply through Wellington.
We just left, and it was $500.
Yeah.
So that sucks, but I think the dogs are really good to go. We got to quickly go home and reach out to Wellington and get the actual permit, email that back to the vet, and then...
And we can give you a breakdown of the cost too.
Yeah, we can give you a breakdown of the cost and maybe what to do differently. I think we did it a little bit different last year. We were just a little bit more prepared than we were this year, but that's okay. I think it's all still going to be fine, so the girls should be good to go. We are like this close to running out of gas, so...
I think.
We think.
It kind of felt like it when we were on the way here.
So let's see if we make it this whole trip.
Now I'm calling my parents to tow us.
Yeah. Oh my god. Alright, we didn't run out of gas.
Woo!
Slay. Now we got to quickly apply for our permit through Wellington, and maybe need to do same day service, which is I think $250 instead of $150, which is a bit of a bummer, but we have a weather window on Wednesday and it is currently Monday, so we definitely just need to get all of this paperwork sorted away and don't want to be held up by the dogs. So after Wednesday there isn't really a good weather window. We'd have to wait a little while, so let's quickly get this filled out. It's pretty easy to do on the website. We also have heard to call him, so probably fill out this paperwork and then give him a call and let him know that it's done. So hopefully we maybe even will be able to get it today and not tomorrow. I am on the website filling out all the paperwork right now. Right now it is just like email, address, it's asking us our mode of travel, arrival date, where we're entering in the Bahamas. So it's pretty straightforward. I actually think we are just going to do standard because it says 1 to 2 day and it's Monday, so even if we got it on Wednesday we aren't checking in until Thursday, so I think that we'd be fine, and then we can save that $100. So we'll keep you guys posted on the process, but we really like using him. It was super seamless last year, and I think rather than potentially getting it wrong and getting denied entry, we'd rather have someone who does this as their job full time. So for only $150, it seems like it's worth it. So yeah, if you have dogs and you're at all worried about what that would look like, we would highly recommend using this. And everybody, even at the vet, was like, oh, Wellington will send you X, Y, and Z. So it tends to be, I think, what most people do. The only thing that was slightly confusing, which is why I said earlier that we were unprepared, was the vet made it seem like we should have had the pet permit or the import information before we went to the vet today. I'm applying for that with Wellington right now, and you have to upload all of their documentation of like all of their vaccines in order to get the permit. So not quite sure exactly where the mix-up or confusion is there, but it doesn't matter. I mean, we're still able to get it the way that we did it, but I don't know how you could get the permit without these vaccination records because Wellington asked for them. I guess the difference would be if you had already gotten the vaccines or they were already up to date on their vaccines, and so you were just doing like the health wellness scan, which is the dogs are required to do. Maybe that would be the reason why. So now I'm adding in Honeybee and uploading. They ask you how old they are, how much they weigh, what their breed is, their microchip number, and a photo of them, and then all their vaccines. So filling that all out now. So I just submitted our pet application. It is $255. Keenan actually had an account from when we did it last year, so it failed the first time I tried to submit it. Then I saw that there was a sign-in page, so it actually had all of our info auto-populated from last year. So it literally took 2 seconds once I got signed into Keenan's account. It kept everything. I literally just selected Honey Doodle. I updated their age and their weight because Doodle's lost a little. Hey. So yeah, $255. Keenan's gonna give him a call and let him know that we submitted it. We did end up just doing standard, which was $150 instead of the expedited, in hopes that we can still get it early. And I will keep you posted on how quick we get it. All right, so Keenan's friends just got here and they drove. So we are going to take their car. Plan is now I am just going to get the girls inside, get the house locked up. Keenan is gonna go with them. They have to unload the car. So Keenan and Scott are over there on the dinghy right now helping Mike unload everything that they have on their car. And then after everything's unloaded, they're gonna come scoop me up and we are going to head to the store. So I think the plan is to go to the hardware store because we need to get some oil change things. Fuel filters maybe, that's totally a Keenan question. And then we're gonna go to Walmart probably for some provisions, and then we're also gonna go to BJ's because we have a membership there and it just makes a little bit more sense to buy a bulk. So we're gonna do that. There's a TJ Maxx by the BJ's and we really need a basket for behind the computer. I don't know if you guys remember last season, that's all of our Christmas candy. It won't last long, but we had a basket here and that's what we put all of the cameras in, and just kind of like a catch-all place that we can put that stuff in. So I'm hoping that I convince the men that we are going to stop and I can get a basket, but we'll see how that goes because I'm outnumbered and I'm sure they don't want to go to TJ Maxx, but we really need one. So if not, we have no place to put our cameras and everything will end up sitting out. And we're really, really trying to be better about keeping the boat more organized, make it all make more sense, keep it clean. We have a lot of guests coming. So the cleaner that the boat can stay, the less that we'll have to spend time cleaning. Keenan just came and picked me up, put the girls inside, and now we're about to go run a whole bunch of errands.
I just did 2 dinghyfuls of my parents' groceries, and their friends just got here, so we just brought them to the boat, and now we're gonna go provision, get some spare parts from a marine store, and hopefully we can find everything.
And hopefully I convince the boys to drop me off at TJ Maxx. We need a basket, so let's go do it. Come on.
Get our exercise in for the day.
Looks like they got gas filled up, so we're running that back to the dinghy and we're gonna tie it up or lock it to Joan and Scott's dinghy, so hopefully no one takes it. Is that heavy, Keenan?
Yeah. Okay, we just made it to Jas Marine and we're gonna pick up some oil filters and fuel filters. They said they got 8 or 9 of each, so should have plenty for us to pick up. I need 4 if possible.
Last stop before the crossing.
Let's do it.
So
Time to get the
at
food.
BJ's, gotta get some food. It's felt a little stressful, but hopefully we get everything that we need.
We got this. Unloading this is gonna be a nightmare.
Yep. Is it gonna fit?
Lay flat. Oh yeah, we're good. Oh wait, I forgot about the uncrust. You guys get out, ham those eggs to. All right, let's do this. Leave a 5-star review. All right, we got out of the car. Now we just got to make it over to the dock. Put it all in the dinghies.
Got all of the stuff. This is our last trip back. Now we just have to unload everything, and we have to pull out the food saver. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Pull out the food
so we can
saver
vacuum
and vacuum seal the chicken because we had no chicken. So that was a very fast provisioning for us, and we didn't really think it through. So hopefully we got everything that we need.
Probably not. But either way, we're eating better than last season.
That's so true. Packed in here. This light is crazy. Look at this. Not the most comfortable dinghy ride, but thankfully the water is pretty calm, so we aren't going to be getting splashed like crazy. But why are we always provisioning when it's dark outside? Like, I feel like every time we do this with y'all, it's pitch black because we are just really type A.
Good to go.
You're in.
Let's do this. One more trip back to the boat.
What's the weight limit on these things? The weight on this is insane.
Yeah, it is good, isn't it?
All right, that's everything. But we literally can't get on. How are we gonna get
up and over this way?
Oh Lord. Oh, there's a little hole, I guess. But you know, living on a boat, everything is convenient. That's what you have to look forward to when you get your own boat one day. So I think we got most things put away. We did have to put some under our table this year, but we were never really using that space anyways because we always leave it as a couch. So it's kind of a waste of space not using it. It's pretty jam-packed full in these, and then this is obviously filled to the brim as well. Got a lot of fresh produce because you know that's a luxury, so definitely gonna savor that while we can. And now we have all of these boxes that we got to break down and bring back tonight while we still have access. Now we are going to food save these ground chickens because our freezer is pretty full. So I'm hoping that this is gonna fit. We're not convinced, but that's why we have a food saver. So hopefully it saves us some space.
Okay.
Nasty job. Back seal. I'll just show it to you when it's done like this. But I did it last year and Keenan's doing it this year, so
Ground chicken, baby.
bless up because I don't have to do it this year. Keenan's doing it this year. And look at how flat this is. Slay.
Put it all on.
Well, we are officially done running errands for the night, and we are going to eat Jimmy John's route plan for tomorrow, so we know what time to leave. We're thinking 7:45 or 8:15. That's when the bridge opening is. And then we have like an 8 to 9 hour day tomorrow. And then the next day will be the crossing, but it's time to grub because we are hungry, so.
Let's eat.
And it is like 9 o'clock and we're eating dinner now, so.
Long day.
See you tomorrow. Well, that was crazy. I woke up at, what time did you wake up?
I think I woke up at 7:03, and Cass woke up at like 7:12, and I don't know, it was like 7:14, and I was outside when I was waking up. I had to pee really bad, and I was like, I guess I'll just start picking up some stuff while Cassidy's sleeping. My alarm's gonna go off at 7:15. And started putting some lines away, started picking up the dinghy. I was like, maybe I could pick up the dinghy without waking up Cass.
So he picks up the dinghy and he comes down, he goes, hi, good morning, and he comes down there, and I'm like, he was like, I think we can make the 7:15 bridge. I was like, Keenan, it's 7:14. And he goes, I think we can make it. I can do it by myself. I'm like, what? And so I get out of bed, he's pulling up the anchor. It's 7:15, all the alarms are going off.
The bridge is up.
The bridge is up. Sorry. The bridge is up. He's still trying to take off the bridle, and he goes, put us in forward. Then the anchor's hanging, and he's like, go, go. So we're calling the bridge. Thank God there were two boats coming from the south and 2 boats coming from the north, and they were waiting for each other. So then we got in line, and sure as hell, we made it through that bridge.
Just enough time to make it. So now we got a 45-minute head start.
But I'm like, oh my God, good morning to you too. That was crazy. And I guess
I was not expecting to do that this morning.
But hey, we made it through the bridge. Got a little bit of an earlier start, so hopefully we don't get in too late tonight. Whew, crazy. All right, I got my eye masks on and just deep breathing for a second. Not actually, it was just such a fast morning. But I woke up in a good mood. Contrary to the fact that I literally had like the most horrible nightmare last night.
A dream about me murdering somebody.
Yeah, a dream about Keenan murdering somebody, and just like, it wasn't really about his murder. It was like me crying to my sisters about how it absolutely like devastated me because he didn't love me anymore. It felt real. Anyways, this is not why I got on here. We are heading down to Fort Lauderdale right now. So that's exciting. I am about to pop in the shower because we have the engines on, so our hot water heater is running. So we're both gonna get showers in today. It's definitely needed. And I think today is gonna be like 8 hours. Oh, the other thing I was gonna tell you guys was about the dream. It was that I think the reason why I had the dream was because we ate so late last night and had the ice cream probably. So I was like sweating. Yeah, just I don't recommend eating at 9 p.m. unless you wanna have a dream that your partner killed somebody and doesn't love you anymore. Okay, let's go to Fort Lauderdale, guys. It's almost time to cross.
There we go. Thank you.
Safety first for our girlies. So Keenan's gonna quickly put their life jackets on. We're only like 10 minutes from the inlet, and sometimes inlets are kind of crazy. So I'm gonna quickly go hop in the shower and try to wash my hair before we get thrashed around. Hopefully not, but you know, inlets are usually the worst of it. All right, just took a shower, which felt wonderful. I'm gonna put on some of my skincare. I actually won this in a giveaway, so I can never afford to purchase it on my own, but it has been wonderful. I have really dry skin, so it's always nice to moisturize day and night, honestly. This is the moisturizer. Now that I got my skincare on, my shower wasn't too bad. We did get waked a few times, but it was manageable. Keenan warned me both times, thankfully. And I did just have to hold on to the walls. Oh, the other thing I want to tell you is I put on the patch behind my ear. I think it's going to be really calm today, but when I tend to get sick, it's from editing, and a few people recommended the patch, and I want to try it because I hated those ginger tablets. I also got this. These were on Amazon. It's like a natural nausea. They have like a stress one that I took when I had to move to Wisconsin like many years ago, different lifetime. I used that when I was working a corporate job. Anyways, I like the brand. I actually just took one of those as well, and it was just a melt away and tasted so much better than the ginger. So I'll keep you posted if I feel sick at all today and if I'd recommend those. But yeah, we're off to a good start. We're in the inlet right now, super chill. Doodle's feeling frisky this morning, and I just need to put away a few things that we got yesterday. We got these baskets from Home Goods that I want to put. I don't know if you guys remember last year we had one behind the desktop, but it actually got moldy when we went home, so we had to buy another one. So we got 2 baskets, and it's nice because they have lids, which is what I wanted, because then I can hide the mess. So anyways, we are making our way down to Fort Lauderdale, and we'll keep you posted. Just one more thing while I'm thinking about it is I saw on TikTok another sailor. She probably doesn't watch these, but her name is Kylie, so hopefully we might meet them in the Bahamas maybe. But I saw that they use microfiber towels, and one thing that was annoying me about our towels last year is even with how hot it gets here, I felt like they weren't fully drying. This is already almost completely dry, and I just took it out of my very wet hair, so I would definitely recommend microfiber cloth towels on a boat instead of like a traditional towel, and I think they're antibacterial. But just something that we didn't use last year that I feel like is going to be a lot better this year that I'm already really enjoying. Now to brush out this crazy hair. It's a 10 spray to get out any tangles. Then I also use Divi, which is a scalp serum. I am whipping up some breakfast right now, just the classic sourdough. I've got my eggs cooking in the egg cooker, and I'm gonna have some avocado toast with some hot honey. And Keenan, this is really exciting, is unpacking his bags and organizing all of his stuff so we can hopefully like really try to channel other people in our lives and maintain a very clean, tidy boat. We'll see how that goes. Don't hold your breath, but I will at least be able to open up my closet a lot easier with his stuff picked up. Go, Keenan, go. Go, Keenan, go. And Doodle is already off to her morning siesta. And Honey is just following us around. So yeah, that's what's going on. There's lots of fishing boats out today, so got to keep an eye out, obviously. There's also a catamaran ahead of us, so just want to make sure that we don't gain on them too much, but it feels really good to be on the outside. I'm definitely glad we are doing this route and not doing 19 bridges, because that sounds like a nightmare. So much more chill of a day. Good call, Keenan.
We are officially far enough offshore, which you know what that means. Time to dump the holding tanks. Feels good out here. It's nice to get a little sun and fresh air.
We are still moving and grooving. I think last time I asked Keenan, our ETA was around 3 o'clock, and it's 11:30 now. Jeez, Keenan's not feeling all that well. I think this is actually one of the first times he's ever felt a little seasick. Of course, I tried to get him to take medicine or put a patch on, but he is stubborn. So he's down there resting right now. So hopefully when he wakes up, we'll feel a little bit better. I've just been keeping watch and chilling, really. I'm trying to stay off of my devices, off my computer, off my phone, as much as I can, because I don't want to feel sick either. I do have a patch on, and I already took some medicine preventatively, but it just sneaks up on you, and then once it hits you, it's too late. Hoping I can continue to feel okay, and yeah, It's a little rocky out here. Keenan is up. I don't know if I told you that. I am just working on, can y'all tell how bouncy it is? I don't know if you can, but it's been a little bouncier today than I think either of us were expecting. But he's up now. We're about to pull up to the inlet here pretty soon, probably in like the next 30 minutes or so. It's 1:15 now, and we will be at our anchorage by 2:30. So we do have to stop and get fuel and top off on water before we cross tomorrow. But I'm working on a few emails. We did also just hear back from Wellington. We are missing a certain paper for Doodle. So I had to call our home vet and get that sent to my email and just sent that over. And now Keenan just went on there and paid the $150. So should hopefully have everything by tomorrow. But we're checking in on the 8th technically anyway, so I think we'll be okay. Yeah, it's really happening now. Almost all the pieces are together. We've provisioned. We're just waiting for this pet permit. We're gonna fill out Click to Clear tonight. And I think that's pretty much it. I'm working on some emails. I'm gonna hop on a phone call with a bride tonight, which is great because we leave tomorrow. So I'd rather get that done before we're in the Bahamas. So really exciting stuff. Okay, we just pulled up to the bridge in Fort Lauderdale. Hello.
Hey, we made it.
So this bridge doesn't open now until 2:30. So we are waiting on that. So we're gonna sit here for 30 minutes. And lots of cruise ships around. Fun fact, I've never been on a cruise. I don't think Keenan has either.
I have.
You have?
Yep.
What'd you think?
Disney cruise.
Wow, you're rich.
Can you get my phone?
Yeah, we can't fit on this bridge. Keenan's
No, but
convinced that we
still
can
want
fit.
my phone.
Right, as soon as we make it through this bridge, which will be in like the next 10 minutes, we are stopping to get fuel. So I'm going to go ahead and get lines out so that we are prepared. So get lines with me. You're dumb. Okay, posture.
Wow, look at that motorboat. We might just honestly drift into it, so just be ready. And we'll probably go bow first. That was pitiful.
I know. Sorry, we're slow in the season. No, it was me. It was all me.
That's what we'll go with.
Are you saying I threw it bad? Tell me. Look at
No,
me,
no,
look at me.
never.
I threw it bad. Just finished filling up in water, which was a humiliation task because I threw the lines horribly and the water I got sprayed. It was a nightmare. But anyways, then we see Give It a Go just passing by and I'm like, where are you guys going? And they're like, where are you going? We're like, to the anchorage. And they're like, okay, we'll turn around and follow you. So not really sure where they were headed, but thank God we saw them.
They're just strolling, having a good old time.
They're just, I guess they're just gonna keep living their life. All right, we're making our way into the anchorage area, but it gets super shallow. So we are just gonna take it real slow and I guess see if we hit the ground. Hopefully not. We're on channel 6-8 and communicating with Give It a Go behind us to let them know. We should let them go first, let them hit the ground and then tell us. But I guess we're nice. Anchoring right now. Give It a Go is also anchoring right next to us. It's a little bit of a tight anchorage, but I think we'll be fine. Keenan's just attaching the bridle and then we'll back down on it. We're in about 9 feet of water, so it's busy, but there's also quite, there's some depth, so you can't put out too little. Okay, so we just anchored. We ended up moving because we just felt a little too close to the boats behind us. But tomorrow we're gonna be in the Bahamas.
How crazy is that? Season 2, baby.
I know, it feels crazy that like,
It
I feel like
does.
we've been waiting forever, but now that it's here, I'm like, wow, that was fast.
Yeah.
So we're super excited. We're gonna go over to give it a go for dinner tonight. And it's mushrooms, so I don't really like mushrooms. Joan, if you saw that, I'm sure I'll love it. And I always love your cooking, and I'm gonna like mushrooms tonight, don't worry. And you're going to the Bahamas, honey. You're going to the Bahamas tomorrow. Getting all the paperwork figured out for tomorrow. Filling out our click to clear. I'm just chilling on the floor with the dogs. Bahamas crew!
Bahamas crew! Tomorrow!
Thanks for coming back for more of our shenanigans, and we hope you continue to join us every Wednesday at 4 p.m. If you just can't get enough of us, we're also on all platforms posting short-form content, and our links are in the description below.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.